Hi, DeRay.
Hey, what's going on, girl?
I'm good. You look like you're in the sunshine.
Uh, I was in the pool earlier, and then
Oh,
I was trying to be no, not like that. I was trying to do some kind of exercise because I've been working so much. I haven't had a real time to like do any exercise, and I was like, let me walk and at least let me walk in the pool, and then I swam a couple laps, and then my phone was ringing. I was like, what time is it? I haven't been here that long. Apparently, it took me a long time, longer than usual to get across the pool.
so you said you swam over to me, and that's how we're here.
Yes, I swam over to you.
Well, I love it. Okay, this weekend we're getting down to business. You're coming to it's not the improv anymore, it's the Funny Bone.
Yeah, it was just throwing me off, man. The fact I'm like, what? I kept trying to put it in Instagram and it wasn't coming up, and I'm like, but all these business owners, the improv, the Funny Bone, the couple of other clubs, they're all sister clubs. So I don't know what happened with the CEOs and who got the 1% now, but it's definitely changed.
Right,
By
for
the way, I
sure.
love my Bulls jersey, but this one was right. It was closer.
Okay,
It's
so the
Dominique Wilkins. I don't have to explain to anybody. I just have a couple fans that would see this and say, "Why are you wearing a Hawks jersey and we Chicago?" And I would have to explain, and I don't want to have to explain. There it is.
DeRay, I know nothing about sports. I don't even know what the players look like. So you're speaking in foreign language to
Oh,
me.
same, same. I don't know a lot of. I just know my team. I know that if someone gets traded for my team, I don't know them anymore either. I feel you. Okay.
Okay. So this weekend, you're at the Funny Bone. And then I know that your fans always show out when you come to Kansas City. Let's talk about your connection with your fans and how you just keep such a strong fan base over the years.
Um, I think it was a grad. It was gradual for me. It wasn't like overnight, and I feel like in that is how you have real fans. You know how they do the Instagram cleanup and they do the Twitter cleanup and they erase so many people that you don't know. They're like fake pages. Mine, for whatever reason, stays about the same because all of my people follow me for years. Only people that fall off are people that we broke up. You know, it's like when me and you unfollowed each other. You know what I'm saying?
I
And
never unfollowed
I'm kidding.
you.
I'm joking. Uh, no, but seriously, I think that it's based in the seed. I think everyone was there when I planted the seed for the most part, whether it been right directly connected to me or connected to my comedy in some kind of way, where they're either really happy I'm still at least doing it, proud of where I'm at now with it, or just around just for the ride, like because it's a fun, you know, I'm a roller coaster comic. Like you never know what you're gonna get when you go see me. So I like that consistency even exists in today's age where people don't have to be loyal or people don't have to, someone can get upset about something and all of a sudden I'm no longer their favorite comedian. Instead of weighing the two sides of this is the good thing about this person, the great thing, and then one thing now could turn people. So I'm happy to have that kind of loyalty from my fans because we know it doesn't exist in a lot of situations.
I know people are, I guess, would you call them like fair weather fans where they're like your fan one day?
Wishy washy. I don't know about the fair weather fans. I just believe that in a place where we've I don't want to get in trouble with anybody, you know what I'm saying? But basically, we've supported all these people for so long, and we do all this stuff, and then it's like, okay, I got a good example. It's like hearing a bad story about your grandparent who was sweet to you for so long, and all you know is that person. So you're getting these stories, and you're taking it in. You're like, oh, dang, he used to throw y'all downstairs. Dang, he didn't do that with me. He bought me a bike, and you're like, but you realize it was two sides to that person, and you're just happy that at some point you found happiness in the parts that you got that was cool, and maybe you were some kind of therapy for them on that side. But I don't just all out ever just give up on people ever. It's just never been me to just they have to really prove me wrong, and once they do that, then it's like okay, like it ain't like what the police just did. You know what I'm saying? Like I gave up on that man that day.
Right. You stick
There's
with
no
it and you
sorry. I don't want to get to it. We live in emotional times, but even stuff like that.
no, I feel you on that.
Speaking
No,
of not giving up, shout out to Lil Rel, who everybody's trying to go in on. When I've known him since he was a kid, and I watched him work to get smaller. Me and him been on this journey together for a long time, and not speaking badly about anybody who takes any medication to help your health in order to lose weight or gain weight. But me and that man literally have starved ourselves. We were not we're not like I did not watch his process completely, but we watched each other start changing our lifestyle as far as like how we want to be seen on screen. So I just need to shout that out. It has nothing to do with our shows, but Lil Rel, shout out to Lil Rel for getting in shape, knowing your family's important and wanting to be around for a long time.
He looks like a completely different person. I didn't even recognize him.
Well, to you, but I seen him at that size, and actually, want to know the truth? When I met him, he was a little. He was a little smaller than that. So me, him, it was three of them, him or Michi and Wildcat. I named them the Last Laugh Crew.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Rel, he was smaller than that when I met him. I know it might have been weird to people out of nowhere just seeing it. It feels like, but nah, that was it. Sorry, just want to get that out there for my boy.
No, you got to get it out, get it out. So, okay, I always ask you what it is about Chicago comedy and that makes you guys so unique and such like great comics, because I mean, I don't feel like there's certain people that come from certain areas that you can tell like their style and their swag is all the same, but I feel like it's just something about Chicago that makes you guys so unique. And I've never been able to put my finger on it. I've never been to Chicago. I'm going to actually go next week for the first time in
Oh, good for you.
my whole entire life. But what is it about Chicago that breeds such great artists, comedians, just artistic people?
When people ask this question, it's hard to answer because it would just be from my POV. But I know when I got in, it was extremely competitive. And I'm not saying that doesn't exist in all the other coasts or anywhere else, but it was competitive, but at the same time teaching. So we didn't just compete. At the same time that we were teaching people why this was competitive. And I think us not having no real outlets for movies, like right there. New York has Broadway. They have the movie business there. And then in Chicago now is getting a lot of movie business. Shout out to Lena Waithe, who actually just called me back for The Shy. I love you. But opportunity-wise, you had to go to LA. You had to go somewhere else. So I think we thought we had to fight harder to get from where we were to even make a stamp to bring back whatever whatever treasures the entertainment business gave you. So I think that has a lot to do with it. But we're different people, man. We like, in Chicago, the famous people were not legal people. The most famous people were not legal people. So the people we looked up to was hustlers. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we wanted to hustle within this and treat it the same. And I'm glad that we feel unique to you. I'm glad that I know I'm unique. I'm more than likely the best comedian on earth. But other than that,
one of my favorites, my favorite.
Well, anybody else that you tell that you're their favorite, more than likely I'm one of their favorites, and they're not mine. So that's how I know I'm the best.
I love it. I love it. Okay.
For fact.
So you stay working, and I want to know, because I feel like you're somebody that always gives people advice, and you always are like that sound person to go to. How do you mentally like always stay that way? And I know Hollywood's it's a very tough place to be in, and it can eat you up and spit you right back out. How do you stay sane?
Who's sane, lady?
I'm just saying. Well, it just seems.
I've been grateful. I'm grateful for all my opportunities, and I know the mistakes that I've made interacting with different types of people. Fortunately, I was able to be a host, and when you're a host, you have to control a room. And in controlling the room, you have all these different identities, all these different everything, all the just categories of people that you have to satisfy or find something in that moment. I just feel like me hosting comedy shows really helped me connect with different people. And as far as love and life and all that other stuff, I was dealing with that at the same time. So I'm able to say, hey, this is not the direction, or if you are going to take this direction, I can tell you for a fact which one of these roads is not comfortable. If you choose to take the other one, that's great for you. And maybe you might find something wrong with that road. You can teach somebody behind you. And I just I think all of us have this wanting to save. I think no matter how, anybody who loves just to see people successful, like if it were LeBron, for instance, and you know how good he is already, because you can't take credit for how talented someone is or what they worked for. But if you see them like LeBron and he doesn't tie his shoe all the way, you'll be like, yo, you'll tie that up, man. Like you got your ankles is important. Like you're the best player in the world, So you have those kind of moments with people like, yo, then I think in guiding people, it's the same type of vibe. Like you're like, yo, man, don't do this way. Try to do this way. But I never give directives, only direction. It's never really like, because I know how I moved through Hollywood early on, but I only had me. So I wasn't out to make friends. I wasn't trying to be cool. Nobody was cool with me. Nobody was trying to, if they were cool with me, I felt like because they knew I was talented. They knew I'd be funny. And that's the confidence I needed in order to even maintain staying in one place, rooting myself, because without my own confidence, but I learned through the years that you can gain confidence just from being around people. You can gain confidence from a person rapping on the street, looking at him and knowing he's been out here 10 hours and what he wants to really accomplish in life. So I think with that and those mixed together, I was able to put together some good guy gumbo, and now I'm able to help people. But I still slap dude, get out of hand. Don't play on it.
We know. Well, we're super excited to have you this weekend, Friday and Saturday. I'm surprised that you're not going to be here for Sunday. You're dipping out early.
I don't know how this got booked for. Something else must be going on, because when he booked me for 2 days, I was like, oh, okay. I need to just go home to Chicago, because I got to come all the way back out here.
Well, okay, then that's more of a reason for people to go ahead and get.
You only got 4 shows to see me, KC, so go. I know it's hot outside. You got other stuff to do, but you didn't have all the barbecue and all the beaches. So come get some DeRay. Have a good time, man. And if I'm not funny, you get your money back. I'm playing.
That never happens. That never happens. And I will say,
oh no, yeah, I'm amazing. My set is amazing right now too. So if you don't come to my show, you're really missing out. Like if I was DeRay, Terminator, whatever you think of me as being great, I don't even like that guy no more. That's how good I am. Look how easy it is for me to translate my words now. I've been reading. Look how I'm getting all of my words out. The stutter is completely gone. The stagnated in the conversation has lessened. I'm using words like lessened. Come get some, y'all. DeRay on it. Let's get it.
Excuse me. What are you reading?
Yeah. Use whatever I want. I read sporadically. I'm very private, by the way. I'll tell you in person. But just ways of just reading books on how to figure out my thought process before delivering information. Because we are all computers, and we choose to use filters on everything else as far as our social media goes, but won't use it on our conversation.
Okay.
Rewording, taking one word out can fix a relationship, can fix a conversation. One word can be missing. Before you send that text, you can go and look and put, hey, before you say, got some money? Hey, comma, how are you? How's your day? Stuff like that.
Are you still doing your shows about being a relationship expert?
I am a relationship expert, but
I know.
We haven't done one in a while because I've been having relationship problems.
Okay. Okay. So the expert is back.
I just want y'all to see my muscles right there. No, I'm kidding. I see you ripped.
I'm trying to get like you.
No. I see it bulging out. Show off. Yeah.
Is that barbecue? Okay. All right, DeRay. Well, I'll let you get back to your pool activities. You can swim from me and swim on over to the Funnybone this weekend. Improv.
Yeah, swim over to the Funnybone, get your laugh on. Let's have a good time. I'm excited to see Kansas City. If Kansas City is excited to see me, let's go. Yes, go Bulls.
Go Chiefs.
Huh? What? You say something? No, good. All right, go.
All right. Bye, DeRay.